You get to a certain point in life where you just expect things from people. You just kind of expect people to be adults and do their jobs. And that's folly. That's don't do that. That's not that will only lead to disappointment. I think that Joe Biden and Kirk Hammett should switch jobs. I think this is the best solution for all involved because we expect things from people, right? And at this point, I kind of think that Kirk Hammett could keep better secrets than Joe Biden, and Joe Biden could probably play a better guitar solo than that one in Lux Eterna. And the bar is not high for either of these jobs. Look. Everybody says, "Oh, the presidency is the hardest job in the world." No, no. Normally that's true, but for Joe Biden, you got one job, and that is be better than Donald Trump. That's all you need to do, and you can't pull it off. For Kirk Hammett, everybody says, "Oh, he's a legend, he's an icon, there's so much pressure." No, all you have to do is play a guitar solo that doesn't sound like it was on the cutting room floor from Saint Anger, which was the album that had no guitar solos. I don't ask a lot. I really don't. I feel like these are basic expectations to which we can hold people in these roles. I don't understand. Also, there's a 2 hour delay today. 2 hour delay. Let's look at the snow outside, shall we? Look at all that snow. What is wrong with people? Tomorrow, there's an early dismissal. The next day, there's no school at all because of a staff development day. And so there's like 2 flakes of snow forecast for the higher elevation. Look, yes, we live in the South, so no one is prepared for snow. This is the hard thing about living in the South. No one is prepared for snow, right? But the good thing about living in the South is you almost never get snow. But the bad thing about living in Asheville, North Carolina, is that the elevation variation in the county is like 5,000 feet. And so we're down here, we got no snow, blue skies. There's people like paddleboarding in the ditch out there. There's ladies in bikinis sunning themselves, and then on top of a mountain, some hermit's kids can't get to school because there's 6 feet of snow. Could we just develop a policy that takes that into account? Like, why does it have to be a countywide cancellation? So, 2 hour delay for snow. I took my kid to school late, forgot to roll out the trash cans. I didn't pick up the trash. You know why I would have had to roll out the trash cans today? Because the garbage men showed up to work on time because there's no fucking snow! I'm not even smoking. This is just a prop. I don't smoke anymore. There's like an actual cobweb on my. Look, the actual cobwebs on my pipe. That's how rarely I find time to smoke anymore. And I think I'm in that stage of parenthood where the dad loses all his hobbies. Like all these people, when I worked in the music store, they would all come in and they'd be like, "Yeah, I used to play back in the day when I was a teenager because I thought it would get me girls." Number one, dude, girls don't care about guitar at all. And then they would say, "Yeah, but then I had a kid and I ain't played in 40 years and now I want to get back into it." And then they'd tell you about this old guitar they sold and they really regret. Dude, shut up, man. Just buy a guitar and play it. Like, if that's what you're missing in life, you have come to the right place. If what you really need is a therapist, I don't know if you've gotten the impression, but I am not that guy, right? Like you make decisions about yourself. Like, I consume therapy. I do not produce it. I am on the supply or the demand side of the supply demand equation here. I'm 40 something. I got another good 15 years before I go into a pipe store and I'm like, "Yeah, I used to smoke a pipe before the kids came along, and I had an old blah, blah, blah." And the guy behind the counter is like, "Would you shut the fuck up, man?" Still drinking that coffee, though. That keeps me going. Puts me up in the colon cancer. My wife, I can't tell that story. Sorry, never mind. I know someone who is having their first colonoscopy coming up, and I got to drive them back. Uh, and I just, when you reach the point in life where where you start to become at higher risk for things, and therefore they start wanting to do more tests, that's when you really need the hobbies. I'm gonna bring my wife home, and she's gonna be like laying on the couch trying to get her bearings after her colonoscopy, and I'm just gonna be sitting there smoking and playing guitar. How you doing over there? You okay? Need anything? Okay, well, here's Master of Puppets played really badly. I've decided to accept the pipe as just a very expensive and numerable props for my videos. Right? Like, I feel like it's better than an afro, which when I watch most YouTubers now, they have an afro regardless of their ethnicity, and or some sort of everybody needs some sort of visual characteristic to catch the algorithm, right? You need and maybe it's not the algorithm, but like people's attention. You've got to be, oh, you're the guy with the afro, or you're the guy with the tattoo of Gollum on your face, or maybe you just look like Gollum. Whatever, you need that instant visual recognition, and so I think this is my thing. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but we're vertical today. It's an experiment. We'll see. We'll see if it works. I think I might take snippets. I noticed Collapse Experiment taking snippets of his longer form videos and just turning them into shorts, and so maybe I'll do that because no one has the attention span to give a shit anymore. I'm in a bad mood. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, I'm not doing. I'm not doing. Like the Instagram Reels make me. I would rather. I can't finish that sentence because somebody will call the YouTube mental health police on me. One time I posted an Instagram story of my cat and she like lays around looking like she's dead. And I tagged it dead or alive. And the Instagram algorithm thought I was posting about suicide. Like they thought I was like asking my followers if I should kill myself. And so they like locked my ability to, for like a certain amount of time, locked my ability to post stories with the same hashtags I'd use or something. I can't remember. It was a couple years ago, and I don't want that to happen to this video because clearly this is nothing but life-affirming shit here. So it's off to work I go, and wish me luck. It's going to be a fun shoot actually, and a quick one, and then hours of editing, and but I'm not going to social media that shit afterwards. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm not gonna take my hard-earned photos. See, I'm not even. This is my problem: is that I don't care about money. I'm like my hard-earned photos. No, the photos are the things that are the hard part that I use to earn money. But in my head, it's like this is my product that I'm proud of, and my whole deal is that my product has a little more gravitas than everybody else in the market who's posting really trendy stuff, and that's fine. Like I'm not knocking them, but like my photos are they're informed by my knowledge of journalism and enthusiasm for history and blah blah blah. And then I take them and I put them under some shitty jingle that the TikTok kids are listening to, and I make an Instagram reel out of them. No, not anymore. I'm done. I'm not doing it. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna shoot this shoot, and I'm actually gonna enjoy it because I don't have to do that anymore. I'm done. And if I go out of business, I mean, that wouldn't really be noticeable. You're a self-employed artist. You don't have to worry about it. You just be like, yeah, if I completely lose this income, there wasn't really much income to begin with. Oh, man. Well, this has been good. This has been good. Thank you. Y'all helped me. You helped me discharge. That's it. You helped me discharge. I hope you're all well. If I get a good response to this, who knows? We might do morning rants a little more often. Thank you so much. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind.